We are here in Rosemarkie at this church to give you an idea of the Pictish history of this place. And yes, it's blowing a hoolie again. I like a commanding view. Going to turn round. What a commanding view. You can see right over to Fort George from there. Let's roll back from this church to 8th century Rosemarkie, and the Pictish were here. This would have been an area that was really a centre for Pictish culture. St Boniface is mentioned here, but also St Monan, and someone who crops up in quite a few of our videos, St Mollag. I rather like this little pink stucco inset to the church. It's very sweet. It's said that Boniface was asked by Necton, a Pictish king, to move monks and masons north in order to build a church. He said in return he would build one too. He built 3, honouring what he had said. They were all dedicated to St Peter. St Boniface and St Peter are related to quite a few, mainly older sites around here, including the Cludy Well in Munlochy, which we will visit. Many of the Pictish items are actually stored in the Groam Museum, which we will visit, and I will show you all the bits and pieces of Celtic crosses that have been found over the centuries. Groam House is a fabulous independent museum. The centrepiece of the museum is the Rosemarkie cross slab. The detail on this slab is impressive and is truly a unique piece. One side clearly has the crescents that we associate with Pictish slabs. The intricate detail on the other side with the small cross on one face, it is beautiful, and there is nothing like this elsewhere in Pictish art. The museum cares for several unique stone pieces, including these unusual slabs, which may have been sides to a tomb or even altar pieces. This is my personal favourite though. The original is held by the National Museum Scotland, but this fragment replica is fascinating. It's thought the depiction of animals devouring this bearded man may be part of a scene of death and damnation. Groam House also cares for the George Bain collection, a collection of crafted Celtic designs which can now boast national significance. If you are in the Black Isle, it really is well worth a visit. In 1124, King David I of Scots made the Diocese of Ross, and in and around 1216 it became a royal borough. This is the Leslie tomb, and it, over a certain period of time, actually served as a tommy. And a tommy was for the watchers. A tommy was a small room really for a watchman, and the watchers were the folk that had to protect the bodies that had been newly buried in case they were stolen to take to lots of universities. These watchers sat and protected the interred in the early 1800s when body snatching was really in its heyday, and we sort of associate something like that with the Central Belt, but it was much more widespread because we're up in the Black Isle now, and I have videoed way down in Kintyre where body snatching was still happening there as well. Martin has done about 47 laps around this graveyard, and we have found a lady who I would like to tell the story of. Eliza Junor. Thank you, Martin. Eliza Junor was awarded a prize for writing in Ford Rose Academy. It was quite an unusual prize. She was the only girl who had been entered into the prize. Everyone else was male. And she was the only black person. She was 14 years old and she was of mixed race. Her father was Hugh Junor of Rosemarkie, and her mother was an unnamed free slave from Guyana. Her father had a wood cutting plantation in Guyana, and I presume that's where him and Mum had met. She wasn't the only person of mixed race at the school. Her brother William attended too. He's also memorialised on the headstone beside her, although he died in Argentina. Society was certainly different in the 1800s. It's worth mentioning that in 1824, Cromarty, Fortrose and Tain sent petitions to Parliament opposing the emancipation of slaves. It must have been difficult for these people of mixed race to find really their place in society here. 1800s, Victorian times, it was quite a racist time to be alive. That was Rosemarkie Church, sitting way high over the sea. It really is quite a gorgeous place. We've been very lucky with the weather as well. If you like the video, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, thank you for watching.